What's up, Trader's Edge? It's Mark Sebastian, your only option. Today I'm going to talk about the bloodbath that was the S&P 500. On Monday, we're going to look at the triple Qs. We're going to talk about what's happened with the VIX and why it might finally be waking up. And then we'll boil that down to the one stock that you should pay attention to going into the rest of the week. So with that, let's dig in. So the S&P 500 got destroyed again on Monday. It was a really, really huge range on Monday. The high for the S&P was 59.86. The low, 58.10. That's a 175-point range, folks. That's like 3%. That is a massive intraday move. You can see ATR, average true range. Think of this as the measure of how much the S&P is moving every single day. It is blowing up. It's up to about 85 points on a 10-day trailing basis. That is massive. We go back a year, you got to go to August to get anything close to that. We're actually above where we were slightly after August. And if even going out 2 years, you're literally just dealing with that August mess. Otherwise, you got to go all the way back to 2022 to see anything like what we're seeing in terms of daily movement. Volatility is picking up. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Let's look at the triple Q now, because the triple Q, just as ugly as the S&P, maybe even uglier, it is approaching the 200-day moving average. It also had a huge range. Its high was 513, the low 497. That's a $16 range. Good for over 3%. It came within a stone's throw of the 100-day moving average. The 100-day moving average, basically 492. Its low 493.58. So within about a third of a percent of that 200-day moving average. You would think the Qs are at a line in the sand spot. If not, we are really going to break. Qs have been below the 200 once, and that was in August. Outside of that, you got to go a long way to find it. Got to go to January of 2023 was the last time we had gotten below that. So pretty amazing streak that we've been on here, not closing below that 200-day moving average. So that is something I want you keeping in mind. Now, looking at the VIX, today was a little different. It finally looks like it might be waking up. We're seeing the beginnings of a potential swell in volatility. Notice it's just been kind of going up every day. It's not, and when it drops, it's not dropping as much as it rallies. The cost of the options is going up as well. That would be VVIX. But VIX itself, really strong climb, got as high as 24, looks very strong. Very strong. So what am I doing here? Well, I want to talk about, one, is there some value? And the answer is yes. Take a look at Microsoft. On the 1 year, Microsoft on the low is closed at a 1 year low. And its lowest level since January of 2024. So it's at a spot where it's looking very interesting. Fundamentally, it's below $3 trillion. So how would I trade this? I would be looking to buy Microsoft and maybe NVIDIA and maybe Amazon, and then I would hedge that with some sort of QQQ put. I think those are the three stocks in the Mag 7 where there's the most value. So you've got, where I think there's value is Google, NVIDIA. I know, NVIDIA, crazy. Microsoft and Amazon. You buy those 4, you hedge it with some Q puts, and now you've got on a portfolio that I really like. So I'd be looking to buy calls in those and hedge with the Qs. Of the names in the Mag 7, Apple's the one I probably like the least. And it's been the strongest. If the market turns around, you'll see money coming out of Apple and flowing into these other names. And that could push, Apple back toward 230, but you'll see the Qs rallying because Microsoft, NVIDIA, Amazon, all those more high beta names are moving. All right, folks, if you're watching me on YouTube, please like and subscribe. And if you are not in my NVIDIA trade for special situations, still time to join. That NVIDIA trade only got better after we did it. So you could join right now and be able to trade that special situation with me at a real advantage. So you can click the link as well. All right, everybody. Leave a comment. I will answer it. I am Mark Sebastian. I am your only option. Have a good one.